Loyal viewers, hey, once again, it is your good friend, Wild Elf 26, folks. And as you can see, I'm going to play a little bit of Sonic & Knuckles. I got the sound turned off so you can hear me rant and nag a little bit. Although some of you are probably expecting, oh, you know, maybe some more Princess Zelda. Or perhaps some Princess Peach in a possible Zelda Winter Giggles promo. But I've got some new stuff coming up, folks, and I might actually have some Zelda Winter Giggles promo again, but it may be a little while in coming. But yeah, we're going to play a little Sonic & Knuckles on the Genesis, and I got my 6-button controller right here. Wireless. And let's see here, wait a second. Okay, let me see if I can set this up a little bit here. I'm trying to do it with a different kind of gimbal than I usually do. Just want to make sure it looks right. Okay. Oh, okay, it's going everywhere except where I want it to. Hold on. Technical difficulties. There we go. Okay. Here, is that even slightly getting the screen? I gotta lift it a little more. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty, dighty. Let me check it from the other angle to make sure. Yeah, it's reasonably central. There we go. Okay, you can see it. Sorry, it looks like it's at a tilt. It's actually the gimbal. And I can't adjust the gimbal straighter than that. Sorry. Okay. There we are. It's a little whitewashed out. Sorry about that. Gosh. I hate the filters on these smart devices because you can't customize the filters. Alright, folks. So anyway, I don't know if the, what do you call it? What would you call it? The world stage of world economics. But at least the local United States economics, you know. Yeah, I don't generally go talking about the economics. That's usually something for a walk and rant. But in this case, let me start here. I'm going to pick, well, I go with Sonic all the time. This time I'm going to go with Knuckles. I was never really into Knuckles. If you're a big Knuckles fan, let me know. Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Dr. Robotnik showing what he thinks about Knuckles. See, Knuckles was a loyal servant to Dr. Robotnik, but Robotnik showed he was honorless. He had no honor because he betrayed the alliance agreement that Knuckles had with Dr. Robotnik. And so Knuckles became a friend of Sonic. There's been a lot of iterations. There's even a movie cinematic Sonic universe. Of course, Jim Carrey plays Dr. Robotnik. By the way, recently people are wondering if Jim Carrey might be using a body double. Some French awards show the guy that's supposed to be Jim Carrey, it didn't look like Jim Carrey. Looked similar. There's some speculation too that it might be plastic surgery. He might have ran afoul the doctor that gave Kenny Rogers plastic surgery. Remember what Kenny Rogers used to look like before the plastic surgery? Yeah, bless his departed soul. But yeah, it could be that. A botched plastic surgery. He recently, Jim Carrey recently appeared before that French Awards at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He was inducting Soundgarden. I'm going to jump and try to climb these walls here. How do you do this? Up, up, up. Jump to the other side. There we go. It's hard to get. Yeah, like I said, I don't usually pick Knuckles. Knuckles is a echidna, which in Australia, Tasmania, they have echidnas, and they're supposed to be an egg-laying mammal in the same category, kind of, as the duckbill platypus. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, the economy, going back to the economy. I'm here in Flagler County, Florida. And if the economy has been improved so much, then how come between last year and now there's this upsurge in my neighborhood in Flagler County, Florida? How come every other house on my street in my neighborhood has to rent out 1 or 2 of their bedrooms? Yeah, just to be able to afford their weekly bills, you know. I'm actually shocked by it. Now, there are a couple streets over from my own street where they have some duplex units that are actually intended for renting. But what the owners do is they jack up the rates, and the people that they rent to at the duplex units can't afford it, and they have to move out. And then what they do is they high charge the next renters, usually right around a major event in our local Florida area. Flagler County is very close to Daytona Beach. Daytona Beach is Volusia County. So every time Daytona has a big deal event, suddenly rental rates go crazy in Flagler County. Yeah, isn't that a coincidence? But yeah, a lot of these houses are having to rent rooms in their houses just to be able to maintain utility, and it's getting out of hand, people. And we were kind of promised that the economy was supposed to be good, that they're not supposed to tax tipping anymore, and they were supposedly not going to tax Social Security, and DeSantis said something about they were trying to get rid of property tax on homeowners in Florida, at least retired homeowners. So, and so far I haven't seen anything confirmed either way. If you've seen something official confirming that they have, then let us know in the comments and where you saw it at. But as far as I know, none of that has come to bear yet. So. And we're still sort of in winter right now. If your area is still getting slammed by winter, whether it be snow or just extreme temperatures, let me know in the comments. Florida had a very unusual winter this year. And we had a few nights where it was all in the 20s. It actually got in the 20s, not just freezing in the 30s, but the 20s. And the crazy thing about that is, oh, usually I can do that. There we go. Alrighty. I don't know if that came through the light filter. It's pretty weird how over saturated that is. Usually I can get that better. There we go, folks. But, yeah, like I said, I don't usually do Sonic and Knuckles. I'm more of a Sonic 2 guy. Some people like Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast. But, I don't know, I prefer the 2D romps. They just have a better feel, better flow. Oh. But then again, I'm a retro gamer on a budget. Alrighty, folks. If any of this comes out well, please let me know in the comments. I have to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Yeah, it's 2006 has been a crazy roller coaster ride, folks. And not just for like my videos, like the walking rants and some of the cosplay related videos. But just things happening at the local area level, things happening at the national level, things happening at the economic level. You know, you can definitely see it, folks. There's definitely an awareness. There's a general tension too that seems to be abounding nowadays. Whew. Ooh, hey, how about that? Yeah, I didn't want to go in there. Oh, bonus land. This area is always so random. Supposed to get all the blue spheres. Oh, and I didn't do it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not very versed in Sonic and Knuckles. And even when it was new, I wasn't interested in it. They said, oh, now you can play as Knuckles the Echidna and Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. Just lock it on the cartridge. Just a lock-on cartridge. And at the time, I guess they thought that was a great thing, but they already had a Game Genie for Genesis where you lock a cartridge onto that and actually get something effective. All right, folks. I'm going to keep this video in a general realm of expediency. Got different things to do this week. I have a certain timetable of certain things I needed to do this part of the year, but I was kind of informed recently that the timetable, which a good chunk of it basically right before April, that's been cut shorter. So that's going to be a wrinkle, but I'll see what I can do with it. Oh, alrighty. If you've had your schedule interrupted in a way you didn't expect, that affected you in some sort of business way or whatnot, let me know in the comments. You know, we're gamers, but we have interesting lives, or somewhat interesting lives. Pardon me. I gotta check because every time I don't check, and I gotta point it up a little bit to see what time is it. What time is it? Oh. Okay, hard to see time. Time, you told me time. Okay, 12 minutes so far. All right, folks. Yeah, that is so washed out. I'm so sorry about that, folks. Look at my fingers. See, you can see the image quality better between my fingers, but when I move it, it's just all washed out. All right, folks, my next video will be something a little better, hopefully. Hopefully a lot of things will be better. And you all have a great one. Until next time, folks. Let's see, I just have my ocarina. Let me put my 6-button controller down and play out, folks. This is Wild Elf 26. The channel is Games Wild Elf 26. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Resubscribe if YouTube has possibly bumped you. And press like. Alrighty, folks. Catch you later. And may the Triforce bless you all.